seen what is going on in the country, and in view of this, it's necessary for we as a people to really find ways to survive. And that's why we came up with today's topic. It's not geared towards being controversial. Anybody that tries to make it controversial is just doing it out of spite. But we really want the person to really look inwards and see what we mean. And that's why today's topic is very important to us. To overcome racism. Yes, to overcome racism. Take a look at the title. We have to find ways to survive because the world is just mean to colored people. And we have to look inwards for ways to survive. Like I always say, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. Click the button there so that each time we produce any of our videos, we'd like you to have them firsthand. And like I said, very soon we're going Patreon. We would like you to really help us, support us, so that we can actually bring value-added content to you each time we produce it. But first, like I always say, let's see what our ancestors have to say about this. Look at the proverb. Look at what it says. Tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today. Exactly. If we want to survive as a people, we have to understand what is happening to us and the best way forward. That is why our ancestors said it right. That African proverb there says it right. Tomorrow belongs to people, just like Malcolm X said. The difference is about preparation. The difference you make in future is about how you prepare for it today. So, once again, this is Diaspora Forum. Did you know? Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Yes. Once again, it's not designed to be controversial, but take a look at that picture. Did you know that slavery or slave is not an African word? Yes. For all intent and purpose, the word slave is derived from the word Slav. Specifically, the Slavs who inherited a large part of Eastern Europe. They were taken as slaves by Muslims of Spain. Remember the Moors? During the 9th century AD, they still occupy a large part of Central and Eastern Europe. How is this so, you may ask? Well, around the 10th century, in the time of King Otto the Great, the Germans took many Slavs captive and sold them into slavery. Again, sold them into slavery. Let that sink in. Western researchers and contemporary Europeans try hard to rewrite history and the facts surrounding the history of its etymology. The fact is, as stated, this has its origins in Latin and later from medieval Greek of the Byzantine Empire, which adopted or started to use the word Slavs in the 6th century. This was long before even Otto the Great's reign. So it's important to note that Slavs was referred to as well before the period when the German emperor's troop took thousands of them captive. Then, during the time of Slavic expansion, they attacked the Byzantine Empire in the Balkans, destroyed Greek places, and took inhabitants as slaves, thus making majority of slaves in this era, in that particular area, mainly Greek. Yes, you see the trend? So Slavs, Eastern Europe, today's Russians, then the Greeks. Remember slave trade all over Persia, and the Jews who became slaves in Egypt, in Africa. So please, remember who you are. Know who is what and where it all started from. Let us sink in. Eastern Europe, not Africa. Slavs, the Greeks, Jews, Arabs, before colored people. Know your history. Again, did you know? Did you know? Yes. Once again, to overcome racism, there are certain things we have to do. First is perception. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to have self-respect. We have to have dignity in us, regardless of what the world has taken from us. Nobody can do anything to anybody except the person allows them. You give people weapons. You give people weapons. Take charge. Perception about yourself. Realize who you are. It's a mind thing. It's a mind game. You must believe in yourself. You must go after it. Go after your desire, your dreams, because we have a very short time on this earth. We got to do the best we can to achieve the best we can on earth and for our children. It was better than this before. We cannot keep living in the past. We have to fight for what we have today. Be better. Yes, be better. Get involved. That's how the Jews did it. Yes, get educated. You got to go to school. Don't drop out of school. If you drop out of school, then you do the menial jobs for the rest of your life. Don't drop out of school. That's how the Jews did it. Education, that's how they rose. There was a time in United States. Take a look at that. Is it the Italians? Is it the Jews? Is it the Irish? They called the Irish the baboons. They told them they don't need to even apply for jobs. Is it the Albanians? Take a look at the sheep. Take a look at them. They treated everybody different ways at different times. But look at New York today. The Italians and the Irish run it. Look at Illinois. A Jew is the governor. Yes. Go to Baltimore today. Yes. Look at Pikesville. Look at Baltimore. Look at Owens Mill. Go to New York. Look at who runs it. Yes, that's the way it is. We do not have to live in the past and say because it was like this, we can do better. We can do better as a people. Get involved. Get registered. You got to vote. Primary elections, yes. PTA, school association, you got to show your face because this is where real power shifts. We got to get involved. Our leaders, those who have made it, they should help. People like Barack Obama, they should help. LeBron James, yes, they can. These are people that are actually helping. Yes, we have to get involved. Stacey Abrams has really showed us what it can do in Georgia, and we see the results. We can do better. Each one, teach one, each one, reach one. Yes, that's what Barack Obama said. We have to co-opt this thing into our lives. We have to support one another. We have to work like depends on it. And the young ones, don't live in the ghetto as soon as you can. Get out. Mix up. That is how you can beat racism. Albanians, Hungarians, Italians, Irish people. These were people that were rejected in the United States before. Look at them today. They run the police force in New York. They run Boston. They run everything. We cannot remain the dregs. At the bottom of the totem pole, we got to do better as a people. We got to vote. Don't talk about it. Do something. Do something. Everything is not about money. It will come later on in life. I'm doing mine. What about you? We got to help people. Oprah Winfrey, Eric Holder, Barack Obama, LeBron James, legend, Beyonce. Yes, use your concerts. Use your concerts. Anybody coming in, let the person show that they've registered. And yes, let that be the ticket to come into the concert. Yes, let them register and vote. They're killing us. We got to do something as a people. We got to do something as a people. That's the way to beat racism. Our shout outs for today. Look at that. Take a look at that. Yes. Give it up to these 3 African champions. Yes, these are brothers. Let's give it up to these champions, particularly to Cameroon's Francis Ngannou, the new UFC champion, that's Ultimate Fighting champion in the heavyweight division. He claimed the new American Mixed Martial Arts League MMA heavyweight title on UFC 620. He avenged an earlier loss to Miocic in 2018, this time with a knockout in the second round of his highly anticipated fight. From being homeless, sleeping on the streets of Paris to a world champion, all we ask for is a chance, for a fair playing field, and we'll rise, we'll flourish, we'll shine. He joins Israel Adesanya, the Nigerian-born New Zealand professional mixed martial artist and former kickboxer and boxer Kamaru Usman, Another Nigerian-American professional mixed martial arts artist, former freestyle wrestler and graduated folk wrestler, style wrestler, and the great Anthony Joshua. Yes, until his recent defeat by Andy Ruiz. Anthony Joshua was a British professional boxer. He was a two-time unified world heavyweight champion, having held the WBA, IBF, WBO, and IBO titles since December 2019 and previously between 2016 and 2019. Trust me, I won't bet against Mr. Anthony Olufemi Olasenyi Joshua. Congratulations, gentlemen. Once again, as I always say, we have so much that binds us together. If you look up, you see my information. I really look forward to coming to your place and discussing one-on-one with you. We got to defeat racism by hard work, by getting involved in the things we do. I believe in you. We can do it. We can do better than this. We can do better than this. Like I always say, I'm doing mine. What about you? Each one. Remain blessed.